Hello, my name is Samantha Bannon, and this is my presentation for Assignment 3 in EDC171, Teachers Inquiring About the World. The topic of my investigation is the decline in bee populations and its impact on the future environmental sustainability of plant pollination. Bee populations are currently in decline due to a number of factors including human interference, industrial agriculture, disease, and parasites, as well as climate change. Bees are the predominant and most economically important group of pollinators in most geographical regions and play a large role in the environmental sustainability of plants and ecosystems by transferring pollen across large distances. This aids in the reproduction and propagation of plants through the creation of fruits and seeds. The decreasing population in bees creates a negative impact on the sustainability of numerous plant species, affecting the environment through the loss of plant-based habitats and food sources, with the belief that a world without bees couldn't sustain the food requirements of the world's entire human and animal populations. The research of this investigation was conducted largely through the Internet, using search engines such as Google and Google Scholar, as well as the Curtin University Library, helped me in the pursuit of finding reputable resources of information. The use of keywords and the Boolean search method helped to narrow down my field of inquiry, with most of my reputable information based in overseas studies, with the Australian-based information proving a challenge due to its limited nature. The information compiled was included in the report based on its relevance, reliability of source, and if information was supported by more than one resource. This inquiry would suit foundation and early primary students, as it involves science understanding where children can gain knowledge about biological and physical sciences, such as that bees and plants are living things that have basic needs such as food and water. Bees provide a key ecosystem service in the form of plant pollination, with much of the food animals and humans eat dependent on their services. Bees are responsible for the pollination of about 1/3 of the world's food supply, with the decline in bees meaning up to 50% of the fruits and vegetables found in supermarkets could become luxuries of the past. Bees play a role in every aspect of the ecosystem in their job as pollinators, by supporting the growth of plants such as trees and flowers, which in turn supports the food, shelter and habitat requirements of many other different species. Bees are in decline due to several factors affecting their health. These include diseases, parasites, agricultural practices, human interference, pesticides, and climate change. Bees and plants have a mutualistic relationship, with bees relying exclusively on plants as a food source and plants relying on bees as a main source of pollination, with bees attributing to the reproductive success of more than 85% of flowering plant species. Bees also aid in the form of cross-pollination of plants, which helps in the production of at least 90% of the world's wild plants and 30% of its agricultural crops. The service bees provide through pollination is vital to the ecosystem, which aids in the continued maintenance and biodiversity of plants and wildlife, which aids in maintaining the stability of the environment. Multiple sources provided evidence that bees play a crucial role in the ecosystem through their support of plant growth, which is needed to maintain the survival requirements of the flora and fauna in the environment. Furthermore, evidence suggests that declining bee populations puts these ecosystems at risk, as entire food chains and webs could be jeopardized if the declining trend continues. Policies and procedures need to be implemented to create sustainable practices to protect bees. Implementing practices such as alternating seasonal crops, using organic pest control instead of chemical-based sprays, and educating people on the importance of pollinators are methods that can contribute towards a halt in declining bee populations and work towards a more environmentally sustainable future.